Hey friends, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Salwa's Delicious Kitchen. I'm back again with an interesting as well as the most demanded recipe, that is pizza. Trust me, this is the most simplest pizza you can make and this is never a flop recipe. This doesn't need much of kneading as well as the basic ingredients to make the pizza sauce. So I'll also be showing you to make a veg pizza on a tawa without an oven. So let's quickly have a look at the ingredients for the marination of the chicken. Here I have taken around 1 cup of chopped chicken breast. You can see the pieces are very small, just a bite size. And half teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of tomato ketchup, half teaspoon of soya sauce, half teaspoon of pepper powder and salt to taste, 3/4 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Here I add all the ingredients on the chicken and mix it well and let this marinate till we prepare the dough for the pizza. So let me show you the ingredients what we need to make the dough. Here I have taken 3 cups of maida or all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, you can even take vegetable, 1.5 teaspoon of instant yeast, 1/4 cup of water. Here in a big bowl, I have taken the water, warm water. The water shouldn't be too hot, not too cold. It should be warm so that you can dip your finger. Also add the sugar and instant yeast to this. Mix it well. Keep it aside for about 5 to 7 minutes till the yeast activates. You can see the foamy texture. To this now you can add the oil. Mix it well. And then now let's take the dry ingredient, the maida along with the salt and mix it well. Here I am adding the maida to the water, warm water, in 3 batches. I mean not all at once, just little by little. I just divided it to 3 parts and I added. See, you can see the dough here. It's very sticky, so do not worry. This is how it is. It sticks on your hands and then see the dough here. I'm showing you my hands also. See, it's fully so sticky. I changed the bowl to a plate, a large plate. You can do this on a clean platform too. This doesn't take more than 5 minutes. You just have to not knead well, just mix it well and then till it stops sticking to your hand. And then once this did not take more than 5 minutes, it just took me exactly 5 minutes. And after this I just applied oil to the same bowl and then kept the dough inside, covered it with a cloth and then kept it inside the oven. You can even keep it anywhere at the hot place in your kitchen. Here I have taken 3 cups of chopped tomato. I did not want to add chili flakes, that's why I'm adding whole red chili. You can also add flakes, it's your choice. Half small onion chopped, 1 tablespoon of garlic chopped, 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of oregano and salt according to your taste. Here it is 1 tablespoon of butter. In a mixer jar, I have taken the tomatoes, onion and red chilies and grinded it and kept it aside. In a pan, I have taken the butter. Once it was hot, I added the garlic chopped, the minced garlic. Not more than 30 seconds it takes. Just fry the garlic and add the pureed tomato. Now on a medium to low flame, I kept this for around 15 minutes and then once the water was dried up, I added the tomato ketchup, oregano and mixed it well. Here more 5 minutes it took to complete. So totally the pizza sauce takes around 20 minutes to get ready. See, now once I added the salt as needed. So finally I'm just adding 1 teaspoon of olive oil and finished it and kept it aside. So my pizza sauce was ready and now I started to fry the chicken. All this I was doing when the pizza dough was resting in the oven. And with 1 tablespoon of oil, I just fried this chicken and kept it aside. Here are the ingredients for the toppings. These are mine. You can take anything of your choice. These are the fried chicken, oregano, pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese. You can even take half cheddar and half mozzarella. 3 colors of bell peppers and onion dices. Here are the corns. These are cherry tomatoes. You can even take the big ones. Just scoop it out like I have shown it here. And these are the onion greens from the spring onion. And you can see after resting this for about 90 minutes, you can even keep it for 2 hours, but minimum to minimum you would need at least 60 minutes, not less than that. The more the better. And then I just shifted it to a tray, a big tray. You can even do this on the clean platform. See how I'm just making the dough. Here it doesn't need kneading. It was well combined. I'm just dividing it into a equal, half. And then you can see how I'm just turning it into a round ball, putting all the dough together under it. And then form a nice ball shaped dough. Here I've taken a medium pizza tray or anything which is oven safe, the medium one. This is exactly the medium pizza size. And then see how I'm just I'm doing this with hand. You can even use a rolling pin and then prepare a round shape pizza base and then put it on a tray, but then I prefer it doing this way. It really doesn't need the rolling pin. Here I'm just pricking it with a fork so that it doesn't puff up at the center. The main important thing is it should be even, the dough, so just make it flat and with your hands. At the sides, you see at the sides I've kept it thick. And then firstly I applied the pizza sauce at the base. 2 tablespoons I used on the medium. It's your choice, more or less. And then mozzarella cheese on top. And I had some cheddar cheese slabs, so I just cut and put it. So you can do that, or you can even skip it. It's your choice. Here one by one I started keeping all the, this is a kind of decorating your pizza. Onion, the colorful bell peppers. But then this is actually your choice, because more or less some like with more veggies, some don't like veggies. And once this was done, I sprinkled, topped everything together, and then again a little of cheese on top extra. And here I had kept the oven to preheat for 20 minutes and then baked this pizza for around exactly 18 minutes on 220 centigrade. Here your yummy and delicious, super soft, fluffy pizza is ready in the oven. So you can see this. I had not make it very thick because I just took a little bit of pizza dough from both the pizzas and kept it aside so that I can show you something on the pan. See, here on the pan I had made a small pizza, taking just a little bit of both this thing, and then kept it on the pan on a very, very low flame, and then covered the lid with the foil paper and then just cooked it for exactly 15 minutes on the low flame. As you can see, my pizza was the smaller one, so it was cooked and ready, puffed. There's no much difference. You can see at the bottom, I'll just show you, but it was a bit roasted, not like in the oven. The comparatively, when you make it in the pan, the bottom is a bit hard, but then it's still great that you can still make a pizza at home even without an oven. So do try this recipe and do let me know in the comments below if you liked it, and also share it with your family and friends. So let's have a look at the extra point. Very important part is the measurements of the ingredients what I have given. It's already in the description box, you can check it out from there. And also the resting time for the pizza dough. As I said earlier, longer the better. And as we still continue to fight with this virus COVID-19, stay home and keep yourself safe. Take care, guys. Hope you all have subscribed to my channel. If not, please do. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.